As we get closer to the year 2025, which is going to be a huge year for cinema as a whole, not just for Marvel, but also for DC. DC's already dropped a tease trailer for Superman, although that's questionable because it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds, which is a glorified trailer. But Deadpool and Wolverine did the literal same thing when they had a tease trailer that was 2:20. And then if you look at trailers like the Endgame trailer, 2:20, the actual official Infinity War trailer, 2:20. I don't get why studios drop these teaser trailers that is over 2 minutes long. A teaser trailer is a tease. It should be like 30 seconds to a minute. Not the same duration or same length as an actual trailer. So, 3 Marvel movies next year. Kicking off, Captain America 4, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, which is a very hard month because it's saturated as hell. Superman, the new Jurassic Park movie with Scarlett Johansson, and also the Fantastic Four. So, yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? Watch you here if you are new around and subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, Monsterverse, pop culture-based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. If you could, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know, what are you most looking forward to next year? Is it Superman? Is it Cap 4? Is it the Fantastic Four? Is it Jurassic World? Or is it something completely random? Also, if you want to see the beautiful face behind the big voice, check us out on Instagram at Warstu. And check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. So, although there has technically already been first teasers for the Fantastic Four movie at D23 and Comic-Con, although they have found their way onto the internet, I guarantee that is not what the actual first look is going to be for this movie. So when it comes to trailers, there is really reputable sources like Cryptic HD who literally sometimes even put the trailer out before the studio puts it out. So when it comes for trailer information, you can take it with a lot more precedence and validity because accounts like Cryptic HD don't really miss. So according to the internet, the first Fantastic Four trailer comes out at the end of January. When I mean first trailer, I mean teaser trailer. You got to understand, this movie does not come out till July. Personally, I didn't think the Superman needed a trailer so early, but I get it. They're going back to the old school way of promoting, where you actually promote a movie 6 months out instead of like 2-3 months out, like it's happened over the last year. So, teaser trailer allegedly in January, then a full-blown trailer, although the duration of the trailer is probably not going to change much, during the Super Bowl Sunday in February, and most likely expect a new Superman trailer there, and also a new Jurassic World, the new movie trailer there. Big trailers dropping in February at the Super Bowl, but that makes sense. Putting a teaser trailer out for the Fantastic Four, is it needed? We don't know, but that's pretty much what Marvel did for Deadpool and Wolverine. They put out a teaser trailer, then they put out a real trailer at the Super Bowl, then they put out another trailer in April, and yes, Deadpool and Wolverine came out in the summer. So promotional-wise, they should pretty much follow the same path. Now, Kevin Feige and the people over at Marvel have to be so freaking careful when it comes to the Fantastic Four, because the Fox universe, we've never really had a good Fantastic Four, although, you know, Chris Evans was over there, and, you know, Jessica Alba, and there were some decent-ish actors over there. They've never really done the Fantastic Four well. Now, we know we're getting Galactus. We've literally seen Galactus in the D23 breakdown and also the Comic-Con breakdown that never officially was released online, and it does make a lot of sense. They've been in post-production for such a long time. We know there's the mystery character that everyone seems to think is Robert Downey Jr. Some people seem to think it's the original Reed Richards. Could literally be anyone. The casting for the Fantastic Four movie is great. We have Ralph, one of the best voice actors in the game, voice acting Galactus. We know the Silver Surfer, the Herald. So many big characters coming to this movie. Now, we know the Fantastic Four are going to be the only superheroes in their time. We know allegedly they're from the MCU main timeline, but they're stuck in the past and they're trying to get back to the MCU sacred timeline. So whatever happens in the movie, we don't know. But according to the internet, there is also a new rumor going around. I don't really believe this. But seeing as there's been no movement in Doctor Strange 3, although I think Spider-Man 4 and Doctor Strange 3 should come out before Avengers Secret Wars, it does appear maybe that Benedict Cumberbatch will be starring in some context to appear in the Fantastic Four movie. Whether that is true or not, we don't really need a Doctor Doom scene in this movie, but we do know they're going to set up a new Avengers team in Captain America 4 in the post-credit scene. The leader's going to do somewhat of a teaser towards a bigger threat. The Thunderbolts, we know Val's bought the Avengers Tower, so there's going to be hints. But the problem with both them two movies are they're pretty much grounded, can't really have much multiversal concepts outside of the mid-credit scene or the post-credit scene. So a lot is freaking riding on this Fantastic Four movie because it's only realistically multiversal movie. We know Franklin Richards is in this movie. He's going to be freaking important to traveling all over the place. So we know the Fantastic Four movie is going to have to drop some absolute bombs and some teasers because before the Fantastic Four movie and then going into Avengers Doomsday, there realistically isn't much time, to set up anything else in between. We know Spider-Man 4 is shooting next year, but we also know that it's going to take place after Doomsday, and there is another movie that's going to be filming and going to take place after Doomsday. So the Fantastic Four movie is going to have to set up a hell of a lot. Now, we know on Christmas Day, we did get a happy holidays from our family to yours. Kind of funny, the Fantastic Four being Marvel's first family. But little to nothing is actually known about this movie. We have seen the Fantastic Four with Richard Kostunsky playing the variation that we've seen in the Multiverse of Madness. But although there are a lot of leaks about what is going on in this movie, realistically, nothing has been confirmed or verified. There was a weird clip that hit the internet of Pedro Pascal lying down on some kind of sun lounge, just with the mustache kind of looking like Reed Richards. I still don't think he can pull it off. I still think they went with the wrong actor. But who knows? Marvel is definitely not changing the release date. They want to go toe-to-toe with Superman, which is interesting because, sure, the Fantastic Four movie will be relaunching a new franchise in a somewhat successful, overall studio being the MCU, whereas Superman is a well-known character, but he's not really been received well ever, if you ask me. And that's kind of half somewhat soft. Okay, not really rebooting a new studio. Let's pretend it. They're kind of making out it's re-releasing a new studio. But it might kick off this rebooted universe. Because remember, canon, whatever's happened in the past, if you talk about it, is still canon. So it's going to be interesting to see Superman and the Fantastic Four go against each other in the same month. Not only that, Jurassic World comes out that month. And I hate to say it, whatever you think, Jurassic World movies always freaking bang. So it doesn't really matter what's, the best top 10, the most anticipated movie of 2025, because realistically, that doesn't really have a gauge on the box office, realistically. Sometimes studios just don't have a freaking clue what they're doing, realistically. We've just got to look at Sony Pictures, Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, bang. Craven, potentially one of the worst movies ever that's come out recently. So we have had a kind of somewhat concept artwork, come out for the Fantastic Four, which again, it's not an official look. It's like a cartoonish look. We haven't really had the first look. Yes, we had the artwork look that came out such a long time ago, but we haven't really had the first official look officially. I mean, sure, we've had pictures of Pedro Pascal on set, but it's not really the first official look until we get a trailer or we actually get moving motion picture of them together. But I'm really looking forward to this movie because the potential is we're not only getting the Galactus, we're getting the Silver Surfer, we're also getting Doctor Doom. Allegedly, some Avengers going to be appearing. And yeah, sure, there's been set leaks of Ben Grimm on the stage being like suited up in the kind of Thing outfit, if you like. We've also had the look of Galactus, but that look at Galactus that we had back at D23, it looked more like really early on concept art, but we've had such a long time of them in post-production. When they drop the first teaser trailer, it should bang. Now, I get it. Trailer views aren't really indicative to how well a movie does. And also, Twitter engagement isn't really the same thing because it doesn't cost you any money to flick onto YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, but it does cost you money to go to the box office. So who wins the July slot? Who knows? But in an ideal world, Superman, the Fantastic Four, the new Jurassic World movie, they would all bang. And then you got to think, it's not that far between July and May. The following year, in 2026 in May, we'll get Avengers 5, Avengers Doomsday. So whatever happens at the end of this Fantastic Four movie, it's going to be reshuffled, retooled, reworked a lot in the post-credit scene. But whatever they're setting up, Doctor Doom is going to have to be involved in some capacity. There's gonna have to be someone from the new Avengers or someone like Doctor Strange or Thor show up to show the intimate threat, or the intimate threat being Doctor Doom just gonna have to somehow appear in the MCU. And I'm here for it. I can't wait for the first look trailer and to get some actual real information. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. And remember, although pop culture is entertainment, don't take it too seriously. Also, Warstu is a character. I do troll a little bit. Don't take me too seriously. It ain't that deep. So like always, guys, I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.